Hi everyone, welcome to the Nose Nose. It's Daniel. We're doing a first impressions today of blah, 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 blah. We're doing first impressions today of a scent by the house of Maison, Francis, Kurkdjian, and it is Baccarat Rouge 540. I have a sample here, and I have to confess I have tried the scent a couple times, but it's a really complex, interesting scent, and I'm not ready to do a full review yet. So we're going to do a first impressions. I'm going to react as I spray it. We're going to let it dry down for about 45 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and finish up with how it is progressing. So I got a little sample here. Let's read what's on the card. Baccarat Rouge 540, a graphic and highly condensed signature. This eau de parfum lays on the skin like an amber floral and a woody breeze. A poetic alchemy, where aerial notes of jasmine and the radiance of saffron carry mineral facets of ambergris and woody tones of freshly cut cedar wood. Alright, sprayer on. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled before. It's really sweet. Get saffron, cedar. It's really hard to, and floral. There's definitely floral there. And this is a scent where it's really hard to pin down individual notes. So initial opening, lots of saffron, some florals, but they're not distinguishable. A definite sugar smell and a little bit of woodiness to it. I'll be back in 45 minutes. All right, it's been 45 minutes. So the scent's evolved a little bit. It's softened up. The sugar note has come through, and I'm getting more of the florals and the ambergris, but the scent is really hard to pin down individual notes. I mean, we read the notes at the top of the video, and they give what's in it, but it's like it's blended in such a creative, interesting way. It's really hard to pin down what's happening, and it's a scent that doesn't really feel like it goes through a journey from start to finish. It's more like it morphs and changes, and then, you know, it's always sort of all over the place. And maybe it does dry down kind of with the ambergris and the musk at the end. I don't know, I haven't worn it enough times to actually know how it finishes. So I want to wear this quite a few times before I do a real review, because I don't even know if there is a set progression or if it's just, you know, this amorphous kind of landscape of scent. So the best way to describe it is it's like it's burnt sugar. It's like caramel. You're making caramel in a pot, but instead of it, you know, if you put sugar with water and boil it, you get this light, wafting, syrupy, sugary smell. With this, it's like you're like inside of it. It's like kind of rough almost, and it like takes you by the lapels and shakes you, and it has almost like a physical presence. It's almost like you can feel it. And yet there's a softness to it. It's the most fascinating scent. It's perfect for, it's unisex, and the house of Kurkdjian says it's unisex. It's in the men's sampler, it's in the women's sampler. So it's like, it's truly this gender fluid, completely anyone can wear it. If a woman's wearing it, it's like, it has that traditional feminine floral tone and sweetness to it, but there's this like toughness about it. And if a guy's wearing it, the contrast of him wearing a sweet scent, and yet it's totally fitting with the musky and the musky notes and the ambergris, and it makes for a really interesting men's scent. And it's just like I need more time to develop like the real words to share exactly how I feel about this one. It's one of the most interesting scents I've smelled. I think this is the first time I've addressed the house of Kurkdjian. Maison Francis Kurkdjian is the perfumer, and I've smelled a lot of the other ones that he's done on the card, at least not on the skin. I ordered a sampler today from work of 8 scents, and this is not one of them. So I'm going to try 8 other ones, and they're all interesting, but I don't think they're as groundbreaking as this one. This is just like incredible. So I hope to do a full review of this one, about how it got created. There's a cool story to this. About more of the notes. Hopefully I discover if there's sort of a fragrance journey, or if it maintains this nebulous sort of amorphous quality. And I also hope to find more words to say what it's like. We did an Amber Absolute from Tom Ford recently, and that has a sweetness to it, and I feel like I found a way to articulate how it made me feel. And this one's interestingly sweet, though it's not really an ambery sweetness. It has that sweet quality to it. Wearing these almost back to back showed me how they relate, so I hope to find some more verbiage, I should say, to explain how this makes me feel. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I really appreciate all of your support. Skincare Sundays coming up. I got a lot of new skincare, and I don't even know what I'm going to talk about yet. I have so many things to choose from, so I'll see you next time.